Afternoon, everybody. Um, I was driving along, and just so you know, uh, I set the live thing up before I started driving, so we're being safe. But I had a realization. I was listening to a podcast from Russell Brunson, Marketing Secrets, pretty cool, um, and talking about marketing, and I've got my Quest program that's coming up a week from today, right on the 22nd, and I've been doing my the social media posts and emailing my list and all of that kind of thing. And, it's been like, have you lost your compass or do you feel like you're drifting through life? That sort of a thing. And I realized that that's not quite right. When I think back to my life a while ago, what I talked about in my TEDx talk, right? I thought I was on top of the world. I thought I was invincible, right? I would not have said that I was drifting or that I didn't have my compass, not necessarily, right? I thought I was doing okay. My life was good. And yet, when I think about it, after after I had all of the troubles and traumas, it was very obvious to me that you know what I was missing. But before that, and that's really why I do what I do, and why I want um, to get people involved in the quest and finding your purpose. It's not to make money. It's not to be this star and it's all about me. It's about helping people not make the same mistakes I make. And it dawned on me that I need to if I were talking to me of 20 years ago, right, what would I need to have heard? And because I was doing okay, right? I was making really good money. The challenge was I was working myself to death, right? I was doing 80 100-hour work weeks and just no life balance, right? That was in a nutshell, no life balance. But I would not have said that my life was just I was just drifting. However, whenever somebody asked, what's your why? Why are you doing what you do? I really didn't have an answer, and that's I can't tell you how many coaches and mentors and all of that said you need to know your why. Your why is what's going to pull you through when times get hard, and I didn't have one, not really. It was I want to make a lot of money. That's not a why. That's not a purpose, right? Why do you want to make that money? Right? What's the purpose behind it? And so my life was good, but it wasn't great. And that's what I want. I want people to live their life to the third power, right? And so that's why I did my Quest course. That's why I do the podcast. That's why I'm sitting here driving to Dunellen and talking to you on while I'm doing it. Um, uh, my life was the song "Cats in the Cradle." It was, you know, when you coming home, Dad? I don't know when, but we'll get together then, right? That was my world, and it's because I didn't have a solid purpose. I didn't know why I was doing what I was doing in order to really make that difference. And so, I didn't have a purpose. I was just trying to make money. As I said in my talk, TEDx talk, my entire plan was work hard, get promoted, make more money, repeat until you die. Right? Not a good plan. Not a good plan. And so, you know, that's the message that I want to get to you today is really take the time to look at your life. Look at where you're going. What are you doing? Do you love what you do? Do is it making a difference in the world? Is it helping you spread whatever message is in here, right? Because we all have those things that, if we could go back and talk to ourselves 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, what would you want to say? right? What's that lighthouse that you can, keep people off of the rocks that you've been on? That's what it's about. And so I've realized I've been kind of missing the mark in some of my marketing and all of that, because it's like, is your life horrible? Right? My life wasn't horrible, really. It was okay. It was good, but it wasn't great. And so I want your life to be great. So I got to work on some of my messaging, fix that a little bit. But I wanted to share with you my epiphany, um, that your life doesn't have to be horrible and adrift in a rowboat in the middle of the tumultuous sea to get benefit out of finding your purpose. It's absolutely critical for you to have a fulfilling life, a successful life, is to know what that purpose is. So there's that. All right. Well, that's it for now, I think. Um, yeah, just think about it. What's your purpose? And if you really don't know, if you're like I was, where I was working hard, I was making good money. I mean, hey, in the '90s, six figures was a big deal, right? I was making really good money. My life was okay, but it wasn't fulfilling. I didn't know where I was going. So take some time to think about your life. Are you really where you want to be? Are you really going the path you want to go? Are you making the difference you want to make? And if the answer is no, if I can help, I will. But that's what the quest course that I'm doing is all about. Find your purpose. Why are you here? Get you a little bit closer to that. That's it. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and sign off now, and we shall talk again soon. Thanks.